So I wanted to do something a little different today. I hope you guys really liked this. And the first step is to just pull back all of my hair. So I'm going to go in with this concealer palette from Sonia Kashuk because my skin's a freaking wreck. Now I'm going to go in with Claria Cosmetics. I am mixing 003 and 004. I will have a link below in the down bar with a my affiliate link, so in case you want these foundations, please use that. I really do like this foundation. It's pretty light coverage, which I have been enjoying a lot recently just because I do want my freckles to show a little bit more, kind of in that like mood these days. I just don't really want the cake face right now. Now I'm going to take my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NW15 and this Prep and Prime Highlight from MAC in Radiant Rose, and I'm going to first apply the concealer right in a triangular shape on the face and then put this Radiant Rose right underneath it. Basically, I do mix it together with the Beauty Blender in the end, but for some reason, sometimes I just want that extra little glow. Now taking the MAC Pro Powder and Emphasize and this amazing Spectrum brush, I'm going to go ahead and apply that to set the concealer. And I am still loving my Chocolate Soleil bronzer in medium deep and this Ita brush from NARS. I'm going to go ahead and contour. I do contour pretty heavily in this video, but yeah, that's kind of what I was feeling like. I always go in with that really sharp brush and then I take this more just tapered like blending brush and I go right over top of that contour line to fade it out a little bit more. And then I take that same blending brush and I go around my forehead with it as well. And I might do a little dab on the nose here or there on the sides of the nose depending on how I feel. I'm then going to apply this NARS blush in Final Cut on my cheeks. I then kind of wing the rest of this, so I'm going to go in with that Final Cut blush again with this Spectrum eye blending brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and put that in as a transition color all over my lid and in the crease. I really just tried to build this color up. I thought it was like a really pretty color to be putting as a transition color if I was planning to use purple under the eye. You know, I feel like the rosy tones just go. I'm then going to take that underneath the eye as well and just make that a transition color for the purple that we are going to put down underneath there. To make my lid stand out more, I am going to put this NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk all over my lid and blend that out with just a stiff, dense brush in the crease just to blend out that really sharp line. Going back in with the same blush color, I'm just going to fade out that line a little bit more and make it an easier transition into the crease. Here you see me taking MAC's Fix Plus to just a dense brush, shader brush, and I'm going to put this MAC color called Shroom on the lid. I just want it to be really, really highlighted on my lid, but I actually didn't like that on there. So I take this Becca Highlight in Pearl instead because it's really going to pop on the lid. I also completely take this into the inner corner as well. So I really just put it all over the lid and in the inner corner of each eye. Then moving on to the crease, I'm taking this Coastal Scents Revealed palette, and I'm going to take this awesome like slate gray but shimmery shade, and I'm just going to start in on that outer V. And I'm taking the same brush as before with the blush on it, so I'm just taking a darker color and just, yeah, trying to work that in. But you can see how pigmented this is, which I love that about this palette, which I had complaints about the other palettes that they did, but this one's super good. keep going in with more of that slate gray color over and over again until I get the depth that I'm looking for. And you can always go back in with that blush as well and just put it over that line on the crease and try and just blend that out a little bit better. Next, I'm going in with a pencil brush and the 35P palette from Morphe. Taking that color purple right there, you can literally use any color you want for this. I just thought it would be a really neat idea to do an under eye wing. So you see me take this pencil brush and it's a very pointed pencil brush. This isn't really a blendable pencil brush. And I'm just taking that out on each of the sides. And because this palette is so pigmented, it actually makes it great to draw basically almost like a line, like an eyeliner. And I just am gonna wing it out on the edges. This brush actually wasn't giving me the sharp line that I wanted on the edge, so I'm going in with this liner brush actually and just taking more of the shadow and making that wing more defined. Taking a dusty rose color from the palette, I'm going to go ahead and just blend out the under eye area. Not so much the wing at all, just underneath the eye because I want that to look a little bit more blended out. I then thought the wing was a little too much, so here I am just cleaning up the edges of it. This is a great technique. These Q-tips I bought at Sally Beauty's, they're actually the tip's so pointed. So I take some makeup remover and I'm just going over the wing to make it the length and the width that I want it. And then I'm going ahead and just making everything a little bit more purple. I then throw on some mascara and I'm going to go in with these lashes from Morphe. They're just hashtag WSP, which I thought was a little weird for a name, but I'm just going to go ahead and put some Duo glue on there and pop those babies on my lashes. I then put some mascara on the bottom lashes. I have to do this step to make everything look complete, really. I'm then going to go in with this highlight pearl, again, the same color we used on my lid, and I'm going to go in with this like very precise brush, which I've been loving for highlighting, another Spectrum brush. I'm just going to go right on the high points of my face, which you all know that's every point of my face. Then I'm going to go in with the Champagne Pop. I didn't like how the pearl was really sitting, so I'm going in with Champagne Pop and just making that pop a little more, and my Champagne Pop broke, and that's why I made that face. Literally my second Champagne Pop that broke. I only break highlighters, by the way. I'm not sure why that is, but all highlighters I just break. So then I'm going to go in with this color from MAC called Myth, and I'm going to apply that on my lips. And then over this color, I'm going in with an oldie but a goodie lip gloss, a Revlon Peach Bellini. I really love this color because it's so peachy and perfect. Here is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed, and please leave me a comment or a thumbs up. Thanks, and I'll see you next time.